And now to a developing story in Philadelphia, where one of 3 officers shot last night in the Northeast while responding to a shooting was just released from Jefferson Torresdale Hospital. This happened right about 4:30. He was one of 2 officers shot in the leg, leaving the hospital today in a wheelchair. A 3rd officer, a sergeant, shot in the finger, was released last night. 1 officer is still in the hospital but is expected to be okay. Investigators say the officers were ambushed along Whitaker Avenue by a man who just shot his brother, while his 12-year-old son and another woman were inside. Our Jeff Cole is live tonight outside the hospital where that 2nd officer was just released. What's the latest today, Jeff?
Well, Sheba, what I think we should say is that it is one of the most dangerous situations that police can come upon. Domestic disputes inside homes where guns are present. It happened in the city overnight. The small home with the red awnings on the 7500 block of Whitaker Ave was quiet Thursday morning with little sign of the violence that erupted last night. Police searched this Northeast Philly neighborhood, finding bullet holes in houses while neighbors recall the burst of gunfire. This woman asked that we shield her identity.
We heard the first bang, then bang, 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 bang. At the beginning, I thought it was like firecrackers, and when we saw all the cops, Mom, it's a shooting. Get down on the floor.
Police say they were called here at 7 Wednesday evening when a 12-year-old boy reported his father had shot his uncle. They say the 12-year-old was arguing with his father over a loud video game when his uncle stepped in and the father fired a weapon. The child and his uncle retreated to an upper floor of the home where the father followed them, shot the uncle, and waited for the police to come.
The subject goes to the front of the property and is essentially awaiting the arrival of our police officers. When officers arrive, he begins to immediately fire upon our officers.
Police returned fire, killing the suspect, while a sergeant struck in the hand and 2 officers hit in the legs are taken to the hospital. In a statement, the head of the city's police union, John McNesby, writes, "We are thankful our officers will recover from their injuries and we owe them a debt of gratitude." 6 city police officers have been shot this year, a total of 5 for all of 2022.
Then the police told us, no, everybody get inside. Somebody's in the loose. It's dangerous to be outside.
Back on Whitaker, a bullet hole is seen in the front of a vehicle while windows are blown out of a car across the street, the bullet striking a watering can near the front steps of the home. What looks like a bottle of booze sits along the fence where the shooting occurred as the city arrives to board up the place. What were you thinking?
I didn't even know what to think. Since, you know how the city is right now. A shooting? Who's involved? Who's here? What's happening?
Lots of bullets fired in that community. There were bullet holes and bullets lodged in homes and cars and all over the place. Now, a law enforcement source tells Fox 29 police had contact with the shooter last spring. He was firing his weapon in his backyard, supposedly at rabbits, with his son present again. He was arrested, actually tried, and cleared, and now this last night. Live at the hospital here in Northeast Philly, Jeff Cole, Fox 29 News.
Jeff, thank you very much.